My name is Jean Frew. I'm the Executive Director of the Oyster Foundation. We're a 501c3 nonprofit. We're located in Beaufort County, and our mission is to get kids outside and to preserve and protect our local environment. So in 2017, the Oyster Foundation was invited to apply for a Patagonia environmental grant. In speaking with other environmental leaders in the community, I became more aware that the state of South Carolina has a critical shortage of shucked oyster shell. Shucked oyster shell, when recycled, is a really valuable natural resource. Here on Hilton Head Island, I came to realize that we really didn't have any plan to capture that from restaurants and events. We didn't have anywhere to really quarantine that shell during the process where it could be stored and bagged and used by the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources to build new reef. So, since the beginning of our program in 2018, we've been able to capture over 150 tons of oyster shell. Partnered with all kinds of local seafood restaurants and other restaurants to capture that shell. We found a route for transporting it. Could be done by I2 Recycle. And of course, we put that into action with the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources, taking those bags and building 20 reef in and around our local waterways.
My name is Alan Ford. Been the executive chef here at Poseidon now going on 3 years, right here on Hilton Head. Probably look at it from two different angles. Number one, as someone part of this community, recycling the oyster shells, it's clear waters, it's cleaner beaches, and I think it contributes an enormous amount to the community. But also as a chef, being someone that sources their proteins and local fish and shrimp right out of these waters, it helps having those waters clean. So when I get the food in my kitchen, I know I'm getting the best possible product I can put on the plate.
I'm Jocelyn Kern. I'm the Oyster Shell Recycling and Reef Restoration Manager at the Oyster Foundation. Today we did a shell bagging. All the shells here came from local restaurants, so we used volunteers to bag up the shells. We use those bagged shells to rebuild reefs in our local waters. These reefs help protect against erosion, they provide habitat, and they help clean our waters.
I am Dale Douthit. I'm the President and CEO of United Way of the Low Country, and we were out here as a group volunteering to bag the oysters for you guys. There aren't a whole lot of opportunities where we can do something that's not only proactive in terms of picking up garbage and things like that, but something that's actually going to rebuild our environment. And that's why this program to me is so important. Anytime that we can take the opportunity to get involved in our community to better it, not just clean it up, is really important because, as humans, we're messy. And so anytime that we can do something that's going to have a balancing act on all the negative impacts that we have on our environment, I want to take that opportunity every time I can.
So I think, if anything, I could attribute the success of our program to our community here on Hilton Head and now Bluffton. The really neat thing about this has been the embrace of community. And there's something that's just incredibly empowering that we found among our community volunteers when they roll up their sleeves, when they get their hands on helping us with this oyster shell program, and they're actually being able to participate in making a difference in the protecting the environment on our beautiful little island.